Okay, for my next new technology, it is Go Noodle. And this possibly has to be my most favorite thing in the world. And that's because of the reason I chose it, because it's a great way for students to have a brain break, rest their minds, or get out their wiggles. There are so many possibilities with Go Noodle. The audience for this is students, teachers, and parents. I say parents because you can also get Go Noodle as a parent at home. I've had plenty of students who love Go Noodle in the classroom, go home and tell their parents, and their parents make an account. It's a great way for kids to even get their wiggles out at home on the weekend, over the summer, relax if they're having, emotional times where they have yoga on there. And we will look at what they have in there in a minute. The two standards I chose are these because you can advocate for access because you can get this pretty much anywhere and it's free. And you're meeting the diverse needs of all your students, whether it's emotional, needing wiggles, needing things that are harder for them to do. They have it on Go Noodle. And then the other one is modeling for your colleagues, the identification and exploring and using new digital tools for learning, because not only does this have great things for wiggles and resting, it also has learning things on there too, which is great. So let's take a look at the website. So when you get to Go Noodle, you can sign up or you can log in. I already have an account, so I'm going to log in. And it is super kid friendly with all of the different things they have on here. Once you start adding or liking different videos that your kids love, it'll start popping up with different things that your kids might like. I'm entered in as a kindergarten teacher, so it'll pop up with perfect for kindergarten and different things that are really great for kindergarten. You can search for videos. You can go to categories. See, they have curricular, so let's say we go to ELA. And these guys are great right here. They have Clap It Out, which is learning about syllables. Don't Read Like a Robot, which is about reading fluency. And then we can go back to categories. They have Spanish, which is cool, where there are songs sung in Spanish where you can learn. Or just like I have played them at times for just my Spanish speaking students because they like it. They have health education, they have math, where they really like these, count to 100, and the little emojis do different things. And then there's mindfulness, like boosting confidence, managing stress, practicing self-control. Enhancing focus is one we like. This Be Breathe is great. They have yoga, stretching, rainbow. This one right here, rainbow breath, is really fun because it's easy for all children to do, and they really can do it pretty much anywhere. And throughout the time that we've done that, they've learned that it's a strategy to help them calm down. So there's all sorts of categories, motor skills, class routines, movement types. This is great, like, hey, my kids need to work out because they're super wiggly, or my kids need to breathe because they're stressed out, or my kids just need to dance. There's lots of things on here. Another thing I like to go to is channels. It has all of the different channels on here, which is great when I'm like looking for a specific video and I'm trying to remember, I don't remember what it was called because some of them have crazy names. I can come here and find which different Go Noodle person did it. Like if I'm in here, sometimes I'm not going to remember things like slow-mo machine and milkshake. So it's a good thing to come in here and be able to see all the videos with the same people in them. These, lots of the different channels add new videos all the time, so there's always updated and current things. Maximo is he has fun dances, but he also does a lot of stretching and yoga, which is great. And then they have ones that are based on games. This Moose Tube takes lots of different camp type songs or chants, and they've changed the words and they've added actions to them, and they are so fun. The kids love them and they have a really good time. There's also Kids Bop on here, which they love because it's the Kids Bop Kids. It's all the current songs. There's Indoor Recess, which I love because they're longer mixes and it tells you kind of what it's about and what different categories are in their Indoor Recess video, because usually it's a compilation of a bunch of Go Noodle videos. And if we go back, there's also different things that have been added from YouTube. Moving Your Legs. This is a great song. This Usher's ABC song has to be my favorite for kids. I even have used this at times for a timer for kids. Like when Usher gets to Z, you need to be in your seat. And so I'll just pull it up and play it.
Are you guys ready? Let's do it. Clap your hands. The alphabet, yeah, ABCs, they can help you move, so get up and dance with me. A, move your arm, B, sounds like a ball. C, kick like a crustacean and do the crabby crawl. D, gotta duck down. E, elbows out. F, fingers flat.
So it's really fun, and again, you can press this favorite button and then you can exit out. And if you go to over here in your favorites, that is where all of the videos you favorited that your kids like are in here. I love to do this because it's a great way to remember which ones are more geared towards kindergarten and which ones my kids could do. What's also really great is when they are doing this, they have a little Go Noodle monster friend right here. And at each video, they reach a new level. I like this because it's really related to timelines or number lines, and they can see how many more they need to get to 10 to reach the next level. And so it's combining some of their math skills as well. And when they reach a level, their little friend right here transforms and gets bigger. And up until you reach the end of level 4, I believe, then you get to pick a new player, which is really fun.